Good morning to everybody. Everybody in the building. Good morning. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Yes, honey, we're rolling. Y'all had to stop to get some gas, baby, because I didn't do it yesterday, being lazy. But we got our gas, honey, and we're rolling. We're going into the office today. We try to be a little productive, do some meetings and things of that nature. And that's what it is. I hope you guys are up and out 'em, honey. You're up and out 'em. You are out. You got your coffee and your tea, and you're getting or got where you need to be this morning, safe and sound. I hope you guys are having a very blessed morning. You're blessed and not feeling any type of stress this morning. Yes, God. All right. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling up. I'm feeling a little woke. Still waking up, but still getting, still feeling a little woke and whatnot. Let me turn this air down some. So yes, thank y'all for joining this morning, honey. We got some great topics to go over with you guys this morning. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm already starting, y'all. Good morning. All right, let's get started, honey. Let's get started. Y'all know celebrity news be first, but let's go ahead and do this disclaimer first, honey, so we can make sure we are covered under the Fair Use Act, okay? That in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Fair use entertainment, girl. All right, let's get into our topics. All right, now, according to Black Indie Live, all right, this is where I found this topic. Indianapolis concert goers are upset, honey, and they called out singer Anthony Hamilton, saying that was the worst concert performance of the year, Lord. I said, not the worst. My God. Oh, child, let's get into it. Now, I said the closed Memorial Hall was the location of the concert, but what was meant to be an evening filled with soulful R&B hits left the crowd very much so disappointed, child. I said, oh, Lord. Now, fans took to social media, you guys, to express their frustrations and describe the concert as very boring and terrible performance, okay, with a very short length on the set, and the quality of the performance was very lackluster as well, according to concert goers, honey, that attended this damn concert. Now, they said that Anthony Hamilton, honey, made the people wait for 2 hours, honey, for a 45-minute set. I said, well, no, he didn't. I hear acting like damn Lauryn Hill. Oh, child. Now, they said that another concert goer made a comment and said that the concert was horrible. Says that the production was also lackluster as well, child. Ooh, Anthony, you got to get it together, baby. All right. They said that the sound was garbage and that the show was supposed to start at 8 p.m., but Anthony didn't even come out until 9:30. I had to see the spirit of Lauryn Hill is upon you, Anthony. I knowed it. That's what the old people say. The old people say, I noticed that I knew it. I knowed it, that the spirit of Lauryn Hill was going to jump on you, and it's on you. Let me point my hand towards you. Get that spirit off you, because that's not like you. I've seen you in person. I've seen you at a concert, and you sounded good. You did. I don't know what happened right here, but they dragging him for filth. All right, they are dragging his ass for filth. Said his ass supposed to be out there at 8 o'clock p.m. and his ass didn't come out there till 9:30. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was still warming up backstage. I don't know if he was still trying to get that two-step together, because that's all he gonna do is a two-step. He ain't got nothing for your ass but a two-step when he come out there, all right? He might swing around. He might spin it around one time, but he right back on that two-step. Now, I'm just saying, if you've seen him live, now he sounded good when I saw him. All right, he sang my song. I was feeling good. Best of Me, which is one of my favorite songs from him. I like Charlene, all right? Okay, he got some songs. Now, he got some hits. But Charlene and Give Him the Best of Me, those two are my favorites of him. But they say he sounded horrible, child. I was like, oh, now, fans also say that they deserve a makeup show, honey, because they spent their hard-earned money to come and see him for a trash show. So they calling his show a trash show. I said, well, damn. So this is according to the comments, honey. I ain't put that in there. But yeah, like I said, I saw him before in concert. Tyrese was there. Monica was there. A few other artists were there. And the sound was good. I ain't have a problem with the sound. It was real nice. The concert was nice. I said, okay, I can do this. He sound good. The Hamiltones were with him. Y'all know his background singers, the Hamiltones, because they are from Charlotte, North Carolina. Yes, and they sounded so good, y'all. Oh, Lord. Baby, when I tell you the harmonization was just, oh, Lord. I said, y'all better sing up there, okay? Y'all know I love some good singing. And baby, they were singing. You hear me? Oh, Lord. So I hope Anthony gets it together. Maybe he just had a bad day. Because y'all know sometimes artists, they sound bad sometimes. I mean, hell, everybody have a bad time at least once. I mean, hell, even Whitney Houston got booed in Germany when she did her show. When she was on tour, they booed her ass right up off the damn stage. That was when her, you know, she was having throat issues, all right? Artists have bad moments. Mariah Carey have had bad moments. Monica have had a lot of bad moments, okay? Yeah. Artists have bad moments. So, now I know some artists that I ain't never heard sound bad at all, and that's Jasmine Sullivan. She ain't never sounded bad. Shout out to you, sis, because that's one of my favorite singers, all right? Low key, and I can hit them runs, too. Don't play with me. Don't even play with me with Jasmine Sullivan, all right? One of my favorite singers, all right? Karen Clark Sheard, I've never heard her sound bad at all. Ever. Another one of my favorites. Gospel artists, all right? And also the Clark sisters. I like them all because that's what I grew up listening to. But Karen Clark Sheard, baby, don't even play with it. All right, let's move on, though. Let's move on. All right, so the Biermans, honey, that would be Kim and Croy. All right, now they're heading closer towards their foreclosure date again, honey, as they cut their mansion price again. They're trying to still sell this damn house. Nobody, they don't have any potential buyers. People said, child, we're not trying to move up in there with the spirit of fighting in y'all house. No, God, we do not want to stay there, honey, with the spirit of fighting all up and through the hallways of your home. So they're saying that, honey, August the 26th is Kim and Croy's deadline to make the payments or sell the house before the bank steps in and does the final foreclosure. Now, that's right around the corner. What is this? Today is the what, 13th? Child, y'all ain't got a lot of time. Y'all barely got 2 weeks, if that. Child, this house about to go in foreclosure. I don't even want to speak it into existence, but y'all the child. Let's get into it. Lord have mercy. Now, of course, y'all know they said that they have a lot of court fees that they are facing, credit card bills, casino debt, the Croy done racked up. While he talking about Kim on the internet, his ass over there at the casino racking up a debt. So you can't call Kim out when you doing some shit too. All right, they got the car payments that's behind, where they over there hiding Rolls Royce SUVs in the damn garage when they supposed to be making the damn payments. Stupid shit like that. Biting off more than you can chew, trying to be out here living like you the Joneses. Y'all are the Biermans. You broke. All right? Their taxes are behind. They got a lot of stuff going on. Now, the house is now being sold for $3.9 million, all right, which is their asking price after cutting it down another $250,000, all right, with no prospect buyers, okay, or buyer prospects, all right. Ain't nobody trying to buy that damn house. It's a beautiful home. It's a beautiful home, but it's the energy that they're going to leave behind when they do sell the damn house. I don't damn blame them. I would not want to stay there either. Now, they're saying that the original asking price for the home was $6 million, so they done bumped that bad boy down a whole $3 million damn near. And nobody still ain't buying it. Nobody's still buying it. Now, of course, y'all know when they purchased the home originally, they did a lot of upgrades. They took out a second loan on the home, which I think might have tripped them up a little bit. All right. So they were already paying for the actual home. Then they took out a second loan to do additionals and add-ons to the house. Kim wanted this huge closet and some other things that they were adding onto the house, which, you know, then Kim didn't be on, she wasn't on Real Housewives of Atlanta no more. Her other show got canceled as well. So her money was looking funny. And then Croy, of course, you know, honey, he wasn't doing shit anyway, playing for the Falcons. He stayed on the bench more than the damn water boy. But he wasn't doing shit either. But once he retired, I think he done flew through that retirement, child. He ain't got no more money. So they both broke. Now, in addition to their debt, Kim's daughter, Brielle, just got into an accident, honey, where she done ran into somebody, and the person that she hit has now sued Brielle, which, you know, that's going to fall on Kim and Croy, because Brielle ain't got shit going on. All right. So yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing that they are facing. So the guy has sued them, and he's asking for a lot of money from this damn lawsuit where Brielle up and ran into him. She tried to say she didn't, but according to the man, he did call the police, and there is a police report to back his claims. All right. So the accident did happen in July of this year. And Brielle, baby, I don't know what to tell you, but you done put some more debt on your parents, and y'all ass is about to be out on Skid Row if y'all don't figure out something by August the 26th, all right? Kim is currently on the show, the reality show, The Surreal Life, all right? So maybe, honey, just maybe some of those checks that she's getting in can kind of help you know, help the family out just a little bit, because it seems like she and Croy ain't going nowhere, even though they hate each other's guts. They stay fighting and calling the police on each other. But maybe they could figure something out. I don't know, because she is bringing in a check. I haven't heard that Croy is doing anything, honey, but sitting at home screaming at the damn cops when they get there. So shout out to them, I guess, child. And I hope they can figure out something with this damn house by the 26th, because Lord have mercy, I don't never want to see nobody out on the streets. But that's what it's giving right now. My God, y'all done had, what, almost three foreclosures in that home. It's giving bad. Look, that house is giving bad vibes, bad energy. So, baby, I don't know, honey. May the force be with you. All right, moving on. All right, so Louis and Stormy's business decision may not be the best decision for old Louis Whitmore from Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right. Now, sources say that they have seen Louis up over there at Stormy's warehouse, because y'all know that Stormy has recently hired him to be over her HR department. So they're saying that he has moved into his role up over there, child, at Stormy's little warehouse, a 30,000 square foot warehouse, to assume his role as the head of HR. Now, y'all know her previous employee, honey, which was Kyle, the white boy Kyle, honey, that was capping so hard for her, and she turned around and fired his ass. He was over HR in addition to other 4 or 5 positions that he had taken on as well. So it don't look like he's gonna be back, because Stormy went on and filled that position with Louis Whitmore. So I'm not sure what he's gonna do in order to turn Stormy's business around. I showed you guys a video yesterday where Stormy, honey, was in like the little strip club where she had bags and bags of money, throwing money up in the air. Baby, you got back taxes, liens, and all this other stuff going on. It's giving that you're not being responsible, but you are more so focused on flexing for the gram. Yeah, you are more so, I'm gonna say it again, focus on flexing for the gram. The gram is not gonna be there for you, baby, when they tell you to get the hell out and move up out of your house, honey. You're gonna be sleeping in that damn cyber truck. That's where you're gonna be sleeping. Baby in the back seat, you in the passenger, and your thick ass, chunky ass husband gonna be in the driver's seat with them seats laid back if y'all asses don't figure out something. You're making bad decisions out here, Stormy. You ain't gotta flex for us. We know you got a little bit of money. You done said that you made all this money on damn TikTok. My God, you ain't got to do all that. Nah, you really ain't got to do all that. But he has assumed his position over there with Canvas Beauty, honey, as the head of HR. And several people have seen him over at the warehouse in his truck, child, over there at Canvas Beauty. Now, they said that this may be a bad decision for Louis, being that Stormy has a history of doing bad businesses and bad business practices, and then the way that she did Kyle, who was there to kind of help her get her business off the ground and get her up and running to turn her from the red into the green back again. So it's given that, hey, Stormy only uses people that she needs for the moment, and when she's done with you and she feel like you got her where she needs you to be, then where she want to be rather, then she disposed of you like she did Kyle. I mean, damn. But Kyle did say that he was going to have and or launch a lawsuit against Stormy. That could be another bad thing, because, baby, he knows where all the bones are buried. He know your books. He know how much money you have. So he's going to come after you full-fledged head. And you don't want to always come after somebody who know more than you about your shit. I mean, Kyle, baby, Kyle might one-up you on this situation, Stormy. So you might want to hold on to your little coins, because Kyle is coming for his check, okay? He already said he loaned you rather $30,000, $40,000 when your ass was in the hole, but you got money to be out here at the strip club, throwing it up in the air like you a real celebrity out here. You doing too much, all right? For real. But let's move on. Hopefully she figures it out. All right, got some Bell Collective news. Bell Collective will be coming back, I'm hearing, I think it's September. I'm hearing September is when Bell Collective will be coming back out. All right, now a jury rules against Latrice Rogers. Y'all know Latrice Rogers from Bell Collective, okay? She has a judgment against her for $150,000. All right, she has to pay this businesswoman by the name of Ada Green, $150,000. Okay, it says that Latrice intentionally used Ada Green's likeness without her permission. Okay, and the lady turned around and sued her. Now they said that Latrice used Ada Green's image on billboards as well as internet advertisement, and once she found out, she turned around and sued her and won in court for $150K. So Latrice has to cough up $150K, at which we know Cliff, her husband, probably gonna write the check. Okay, Because y'all know he over all the money with his Ernie looking self. He look just like Ernie off Sesame Street. All right. Now, it says that since the judgment, Latrice has not paid a dime, honey. She's out here acting like Stormy, which is weird because the two of them are like this. Stormy and Latrice are best friends, so the spirit of Stormy have jumped on Latrice. These spirits are jumping today. The spirit of Stormy have jumped on Latrice, and Latrice ain't paid not one red cent, honey, to Miss Ada Green. And it's looking like she might be in default if she don't go and start forking over some money. So $150K is what they're asking for. All right. So I wonder how Cliff feels about Latrice going to court and losing, honey, this particular case and having to fork out all that money. Girl, that's a lot of money. $150,000. My God. Miss Ada Green about to be balling. But yes, honey. So maybe we'll see that on the show. Maybe we'll see that on the show in addition to old girl where her house got piled up, where I talked about that too, because y'all know Bell Collective have been off for a long time, and we really haven't heard much about it, but I kind of keep up with it through a website that be reporting on Bell Collective and other reality shows as well. So we'll see what it's giving y'all. Hopefully it'll be a great season because we really haven't heard much about the cast. All right, moving on, honey. Now, Sunny, honey, Sunny posted a clip on her IG page that's going to be coming up for a new clip for Love and Marriage Huntsville, where she and Mel were going to be having a conversation / interaction, all right? But Sunny says, honey, she got some stuff that she got to say. She got some popping off she got to do, but she's going to save it for the reunion. She's going to save her pop-offs for the reunion. So we already know she is coming for Destiny's ass. She already made it known, honey. So the reunion going to be litty in the city, okay? I'm going to say it again. The reunion for Love and Marriage Huntsville will be litty in the city because Sunny has made it known that she popping off. She getting some folk together because they've been trying her this season, honey. All right. Destiny, I hope your wig is tacked down real good, girl, because I think it might fly during the reunion. All right. Yes, girl. You going to be that girl, all right, when that wig go flying. And I'm going to be right there watching. I'm going to rewind that shit because I'm going to need to see that 2 times. All right. Now, in a new clip with Melody, all right, Melody, that would be Melody Cherie, honey. Melody says in the Sunny and she said in the whole Sunny and Moses and Destiny triangle, Melody speaks to Sunny and says that people are triggered because Sunny is with Moses and Moses wasn't married to Destiny. Those are facts. Nor did she have kids, nor a 14-year relationship or marriage. Says, but Kimmy says, I won't ever call her, meaning Destiny, a side chick. Well, that's what she was. Because Moses already said that he said in his interview that he had a girlfriend and he let Destiny know he had a girlfriend, and Destiny said she didn't care. So that means you were willing to see this man even though you knew he had someone else. You didn't give a hot damn about that. Cold damn, medium warm damn, none of them dams. You didn't care. He was also married at some point, and it's alleged that you were seeing him then, in and out of his marriage then. Now he's decided to move on and wife somebody up, and you acting like, child, you and him were married for the whole 15 years that you were getting dug out and had your kidneys shifted. Nobody told you to be flying your ass up out there and getting comfortable to the point to where this man didn't even choose to make a commitment with you. He made a commitment with who he chose to make one with, and you mad because it wasn't you. But you didn't give him nothing to look forward to. He said he gave you plenty of different business ideas at which you chose not to even take. He told you, he been told you to shut that damn Madonna warehouse down because it was eating up your money, and you were trying to save face and keep up with the damn Joneses, and you didn't want to be embarrassed that your business was failing, so you kept it open even though you couldn't afford to. The man was trying to see what he can see in you if he could move forward in business, in life with you, and you kept showing him that he could not. You didn't show up to his birthday party. You weren't doing nothing, but you did show up for that D. You showed up to get that D, though. You did do that. You did do that. Let's go and applaud you, girl. You showed up for that D, but that's it. You showed up for the D, girl. All right, let's continue. So Kimmy says, I will not ever call Destiny a side chick, okay? Mel says that maybe both parties may be at fault, all right? So women feel that Sunny, honey, took Moses from Destiny. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like because Destiny, you had already said 5 months prior that you won't even fool with Moses no more. But just the simple fact that he decided to move on with Sunny, now you in your feelings. He free to be with whoever he want to be with if he ain't with you. Call it whatever you want to call it. All right. Kimmy, Kimmy would say that she, like I said, wouldn't call Destiny a side chick when Kimmy was a whole side chick. Side chicks recognize side chicks. Let's go ahead and say that this morning. Side chicks recognize side chicks. Kimmy always side with the side chicks, just like she tried to do with the whole Ariana situation when she had that conversation with Martell. I want to say season 3, 4, when Martell came over to her house and she was talking to Martell in the kitchen, and she said that, oh, so how's Ariana? How does Ariana feel about all this? Who gives a damn how Ariana feel about the situation between Mel and Martell splitting up? And the fact that Mel is divorcing his ass because he chose to stop, well, he chose not to stop cheating. Why do you care more so about how Ariana feels versus somebody who you say was your friend, who Mel put off everything she had to do and tended to her 4 kids to come over and tend to you and see about you and bring you food when you sided with her enemy, which is Ariana? Somebody, I can't call her a side chick, and how is she doing it? How's her all this? Who gives a fuck about her feelings when she broke up a marriage? Had a baby by a married man. Now, had that been Maurice in the situation with Ariana, the tables would be turned. You wouldn't feel that way, Kimmy. I have a problem with people like that. You only see things one-sided. But when the shoe is on your foot, then and the corns get to hurting your toes, you don't see things in that way. But then Kimmy want to say in that clip that, Mel is my friend, and I really care about Mel and what's going on with Mel. It's just really sad. But Martell is a really great guy. Since when? Since when is he a great guy? I'm sorry. I missed that memo, and I swear to God, I watched every single episode from season 1 all the way to season 8. I have not seen where he is a great guy. Martell is a total asshole with some mental problems. Okay? He's abusive. And that's been proven in court. I will not say allegedly. That's been proven in court. Not only towards his kids, but towards his ex-wife. So at what point in time are we going to tack on good guy to Martell? Kimmy, with your male-identified crazy ass. You too were a side chick. So that's why you were able to sympathize with his bullshit, because you was on it. You stayed in the DMs, just like he was in the DMs with other women while his ass was married. You were in Maurice's DMs while he was married. So that's why you don't see nothing wrong with it. She get on my nerves with them dry ass curls. Who cares about Ariana and her damn feelings? She don't have no feelings. Oh, child. But Destiny was absolutely a side chick many times. Many times. And now you dating the Fletcher's son. He ain't got no damn money either. It's your choices in men. Then you sit your ass over there on Mental Mondays. That's a great name for it, mental, because you are mental, girl. Once again, you ain't choosing to level up. You choosing the D. And that's what you did with Moses. Stop doing that, women. Ain't nothing wrong with a good D from time to time. Ain't nothing wrong with a good back crack from time to time. Hell, I love a good back crack. Crack my back. Crack it, baby. Crack it like a peanut. Crack it like a pecan, baby. I want my back like that. Pop it, baby. But you gotta have some other things that's attached to the pop. Okay. I don't like broke. Okay. I don't like people without goals and aspirations. Destiny just like the D. She don't give a damn. No goals and aspirations. Oh, that's fine. What that D game like? Oh, the D game good. Oh, we together forever. You with Chris Fletcher's son, and they done said several times on TV, child. They done had what's the man name? The man up over there trying to put them in counseling and everything about them using their parents because they ain't got no damn money. Nell is mad and going off because her kids are not responsible, including Lance. And that's the one you choose. Out of everybody you could have chosen to be with, which you shouldn't even be in no damn relationship right now anyway, Destiny, because you still have not healed from the bullshit that you was with Moses. That's another issue. It's given that you cannot be alone long enough to heal from your mess. It's given that. You got to always have somebody there to cushion you, to do this to you. Stop taking trauma into everybody else's life. That's unfair to him. He got enough trauma. He got a baby mama he's dealing with. But that's what Destiny likes. But then you want to sit your ass over there and cry and look for sympathy. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, honey. No, ma'am. I really hope Sonny just tear your damn bangs out at the reunion. I really hope she do. Pluck them one by one, because your ass need it. You do. And I don't even promote violence all the time, but that shit right there, I'm here for it. I'm all the way here for it. Windmill her ass, Sonny, okay? If you're watching my channel, because I know you be watching me sometime. Windmill! Straight across her bangs. All right, let's move on. Mel also tells Sonny, honey, that maybe Kimmy and Tisha, because Tisha, honey, was riding hard, too, for this situation with Destiny. Y'all heard Tisha. So do you think you can get him back if you want to? With your thick tongue talking ass. Do you think you can get your husband back if you want to? Because it's giving a whole lot of biatches in the DMs got him, girl. You sharing him, honey. You want a minute. You a sister wife. You forgot? Let me remind you. Okay? Because your husband did go to Africa without you. We talked about this because his phone, he told you his phone won't work and he couldn't call you. But Shaniqua had that leg thrown over him, honey, at 6:45 in the morning. Over there in Africa. Yes, God, she did. And when he took your ass up over there, his phone magically worked. You see the distinction there. Shaquita said, no, ma'am, don't you dare. It's my time with your husband. Now, stop calling. Sit your ass to voicemail. That's what they did. Mel tried to tell your stupid ass sitting at the table. But you want to talk about a BMW. She tried to tell you your dick was getting missing. That's what she was telling you, girl. Your dick was getting some more miles on it over there, girl. Down there at the bar. But you didn't want to hear that shit. You want to talk about somebody driving around in a BMW. Nobody give a fuck about that. She was trying to warn you, but you didn't care. See, that's what it be. When the Lord be trying to tell you something you don't want to hear because you be embarrassed that somebody's putting you out on Front Street, then you be trying to put that shit out there to water down your stuff. Now you looking dumb. But yeah, in this situation, Mel says, honey, Mel tells Sonny that maybe, honey, just maybe, Kimmy and Tisha are triggered, not able to put a face, honey, with what their husbands are doing. I said, ooh, girl, you better clear the girls. Mel, you cleared the girls. And that's just exactly what it is. Because y'all know Maurice be out there too. Maurice be out there too, honey. Ain't nothing like a attorney with fivesomes. Ain't nothing like an attorney with a whole DUI out here having fivesomes, Lord. Maurice, that's what you bringing to the table. A fake-ass attorney, I'm going to say it again, a fake-ass attorney with a DUI, okay? With a DUI and a plethora and a boatload of 304s, baby. Because he sure said he had some fivesomes. I said, well, hell, I heard of threesomes. This mother dumped it up to fivesomes. My God. You done broke the meter up over there. Kimmy, what you doing in that house? Because you did say on the show that, it's, you know, I've already set it in my mind. And let me say it like her. I set it in my mind that as long as I give it to Maurice at least once a week, you know, I try to make sure he's good at least once a week. And Maurice is saying in his head, bitch, once, twice, 3 times the coochie. Maurice is like, no, ma'am, I need it more than once. I need a kitty cat more than once, all right? He don't let you know that's not enough. Because he let it fly. He like it. He like fivesomes. So he over here, he over here, he over here. You ain't doing what you need to do over there. So you might want to bump, while you worrying about Sonny and Moses, you might want to bump it up a notch up over there. All right? Talking about when I put it in my mind that, as long as I give it to Maurice at least once, as I check in with him at least once, then I don't have to worry about it. Girl, you do. You got a lot to worry about. That's why his ass out here driving drunk, fishtailing in them Huntsville streets. Because he's stressed out, girl. He done drank the bar down, girl. Because you out there talking about once a week. I said, child, bye. Child, bye. You know your husband got an appetite for the... I about to say the schlong. I don't know. We'll check back on that, though. You know your husband got an appetite for the kitty cat. Girl, stop. You worrying about somebody else's marriage and look at yours. Look at yours. Now, you done took him from his wife. Now, you got work to do. Now, you done took him from Kawasaki, a.k.a. Cow. That's why I like to call her ass, because she built like a Kawasaki. You done took him from his ex-wife, Kawasaki, over there, a.k.a. Kiowa. You got some work to do. You wanted to be the wife. Now, get on in there and do what you're supposed to do. Like Mr. said, now get on in there and handle your business. Get on out and do me right. That's what Maurice need to tell your ass, Kimmy. Like Mr. told Celie. Now get on out here and do me right now. Ain't that what Mr. said? When he told her ass to get out there and shave him. Get on out here and do me right now. Is that what Maurice is telling you over there, Kimmy? But Mel, like I said, Mel had already told Tisha about Marceau, but she didn't want to hear that shit. So this second part of the season of Love and Marriage Huntsville with you guys, I think it's coming on this Saturday. It's gonna be litty. All right, Martell gonna be out here telling people business, child. Ooh, I cannot wait, y'all. I cannot wait. My review is gonna be lit. Okay, I really cannot wait. I really cannot wait. All right. But y'all know it was revealed that all the guys, when they went to Atlanta, honey, on that little trip, that they all had women that were not their wives, okay? They all had women that were not their wives. So it's already been put out there that they all cheat, every one of them. And Martell, not that we believe everything that he say, y'all know when they piss Martell off, that's when the truth come out. That's the only time he tell the truth, when he get mad, okay? Sometimes. But Ariana did put it out there that when she flew into Atlanta to go and be with them on the boys trip, when she got there, every one of them had women that were not their wives. And she said, I know all their wives. She know who Tisha is. She know who Kimmy is. All right. She know all of them. And she knew who Mel was, obviously. And when they got there, every one of them had women that were not their wives. And Maurice ass tried to say he wasn't there with his lying ass and was right there in the front of the damn picture. Y'all remember. So, Kimmy, you might want to check up on your situation and stay out this Sonny and Moses situation. Because they married now. Ain't shit you can say about it. Just like you married to Maurice. And that's the reason why Kiyosaki, a.k.a. Kaya, will be looking at your ass the way she do when they show her on that show. Because she already know what it is. Maurice do too. That's why he wants y'all to get along. So the Kiyosaki honey don't fly off and tell all the business. All right, let's move on. Now, as you guys know, Trisha's husband, Marquez, sat down and did an interview with Heavenly and Carlos King. All right, I got some highlights. We're going to talk about it. He revealed some stuff, honey, that we did not know. And I said, oh, my God. Trish, girl, you is a hoe out here. And I don't like call people that unless they fit the description. But, baby, it's giving a pattern of behavior. And let's get into it. Now, Marquez, honey, says that Love and Marriage Huntsville was presented to him differently because their daughter is like a dancer, and that Trish presented it to him as like some type of release form for him to sign for his daughter to film, saying that she would be participating on some show. So she didn't present it to him in terms of him being on Love, because he said he didn't even know what the show really was about. When Trisha presented it to him, it was like a release form for their daughter to be able to film because she was going to be seen on a few episodes. So he was like, Carlos tried to jump in and say, hold up now, what are you trying to say? What you trying to say? We was on some fake shit whenever you got the contract and the paperwork for the show. Carlos felt a way about that. He hurried up and jumped in there. Y'all know he don't like to look bad. But Marquez said, yeah, when I got this contract, like what they told me what it was going to be, that ain't what it was. So he was confused. So he goes on to say that when he read all the documents, that Trish came back and asked him, could he come on the show and speak on their marriage? Okay. So he said he felt that he was tricked into being on this particular show, into talking about their marital business. All right. Trish is something else. Trish is something else. All right. Now he goes on to say that that his son told him that he's going to also be filming, and that production kept asking him the same questions as if he would change his answer. All right. He said his kids get along well. So he says that this whole mess about he don't see his kids, he ain't there for his kids. He said that's all lies, and that's some mess that's got to do with editing. Carlos got mad again and said, hold up, what are you trying to say? Because when we edit, we're editing the truth. Like, we're editing what's seen. You know, that we're not just putting stuff out there that's lies, and we're not making up stuff. And which y'all remember Martell said that we're all actors. Y'all remember that? And Carlos got mad at that shit. We're all actors. It's acting. This is not all true on the show. I mean, every reality show has some type of editing that's going on. And Marquez was trying to say that the fact that they're trying to make it seem like he's not a good father, he's not there for his children, and that's all lies, and that's a part of editing, okay? So Trish, like I said, Trish made Marquez think that Love and Marriage Huntsville would just be another type of show, and that it was actually Love and Marriage Huntsville, a relationship show. He said he didn't really know all of that when he signed on to do it. So Carlos King, like I said, of course, he felt a way about that, and because Marquez kind of blew up his spot. And he tried to change the subject of that particular conversation real quick, because Carlos, y'all know Carlos is shady as hell. All right, so Carlos says that what I want is why you're here. Carlos says that when you're casted, that Trisha didn't know that she's married. He said that when he casted Trisha originally, that he didn't even know she was married. This is what Carlos was saying. So she kept that from Carlos, just like she kept it from Ken. Ken said he didn't know that Trisha was even married months into them dating. So Carlos is saying that when he originally casted Trisha to be on the show, he didn't even know that she was even married. Ain't that crazy? She's sneaky as hell. This girl is sneaky as hell, and she always lied by omission, is what I'm seeing. She feel like just because she don't tell you that it's okay, and she feel like she did nothing wrong. But there is a certain thing called lying by omission. You didn't even tell production and or Carlos or the people on the show that you were even married. He said he didn't even know. He found all that out after the fact, according to Carlos. All right. So Carlos says that Trish and Ken said that Marquez ain't in the kid's life like he should be. So that's where that situation came from. All right. So Marquez says that he is, like I said, in his kid's life. And by the way that Love and Marriage Huntsville, he says that by the way that they edited is why it's looking that way. All right. I'm kind of spinning the block a little bit. Y'all forgive me. So Marquez says that he felt that he and Trish could actually work things out, but she made it difficult. And he said that May 2006 was actually when they got married, he and Trish. All right. So he goes on to say that Marquez says that Trish says that he was not there for her. He says that Trish made it to where he didn't want to come home. All right. She has a very bad temper. He says her communication, which is the same thing that Ken said in his interview, that Trisha's communication is horrible. And she has a very temper. She has very aggressive behavior, at which he would leave the house to get away from that, because y'all know how it is. When a woman starts turning up and you don't want to put your hands on her, you get the fuck out of there. It's the same way Ken had to do. And I know he ain't lying, because Ken had to do it. Ken said the same thing in his interview, where he had to leave for 3 days and he left the state to get away from Trisha's ass, because she turned up on him with her temper and was like coming at him. So he had to leave to get away from that, maybe so the popos wouldn't have to come. Marquez said he dealt with the same shit with Trish. So it's giving a pattern of behavior here. All right? Pattern of behavior. So better stop running up in men's face just because you work out, baby. You're going to run into one of these men that's going to lay you down. And I'm not saying that I promote that in any type of way, a man putting his hands on a woman. But there's some men out there that will do that. They don't care that you're a woman. If you put yourself in a situation where you're running up on them and getting in their face and on this right here, you got some that'll put their hands on you. So she better check that. She looks very quiet. Trish looks very innocent and quiet. But they say she is hell behind closed doors. Even Ken said it. And Marquez said that as well. Okay. But he said he never left his kids. But Trish been on some snake shit. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, he says that during the time that he and Trish were having problems in their marriage, that he didn't just leave. He didn't just up and leave like Trish tried to say on the show. He says that he moved upstairs. Okay, he moved out of the bedroom and moved upstairs to stay in the house and be around Trish and the kids, because he didn't want to argue. But he said that Trish always wanted to argue and be aggressive. He said then he chose, which things did not work out after he moved upstairs, then he chose to move out. But when he moved out, he moved around the corner so that he could be closer to Trish and the kids. It was just too much to stay in the house, because all she wanted to do was argue and run up in his damn face and shit. All right. So he said that Trisha was actually, he found out that Trish was seeing and DMing Ken during the time that he was still staying in the house. He said that he saw DMs, all right, to where Ken was communicating with Trish. So that made him feel away. Even though they were trying to work out their situation, he felt away because he didn't want to be a third wheel. He didn't want to feel like he was being played. So he chose to move out. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Trish, you a mess. You a hot mess. She was on some sneaky shit with Ken and tried to use the fact that they were only working out when you were really seeing Ken. And let me tell you how I know he knew. Because he says that he found a message that Ken sent to Trish, which was inappropriate. Okay? Now, he says that he would be in town once he actually moved to Atlanta to see his kids, and that Trisha would make it difficult for him to see his kids and make excuses. He would call her and say, hey, I'm in town, I want to come by and see the kids. She would make excuses. Oh, they're doing this. Oh, they're doing that. They're not home. This is not a good time. Da, 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 da. So she would make excuses so he couldn't see the kids, but then turn around and say, oh, he's not seeing his kids. He's not doing anything for his kids, but you making it difficult and making excuses for him not to see his kids so that you can have some leverage in terms of saying he ain't doing shit for his kids. That type stuff. All right. Now, he says that he checked out of the marriage before moving out when he found out that Trish and Ken were DMing and seeing one another. All right. Now, he says that in 2019, he says that that Ken said that he wanted to perform oral sex on Trish. And that was in a message that he says he still has in his phone right now. That he took a screenshot of a message that Ken sent to Trisha, telling her during the time that he and Marquez, that she and Marquez were married, that Ken said to Trisha that he wanted to perform oral on her. Now, this was during the time that Trisha done told Marquez that wasn't nothing going on between her and Ken, that they were just working out at the gym. It was nothing going on. Same shit she was trying to say with Martell. Y'all see a pattern of behavior here? Why is it that you're sending her messages saying that you want to eat the box if y'all just working out? And then her husband saw that, and then he said that that's when he started seeing DMs where he started putting chocolate emojis in Trisha's, you know, little messages and little inboxes and stuff. And he was hitting on her knowing, well, maybe he didn't know, because he said in the beginning he didn't know that Trisha was married. Trisha knew she was married and was playing this game, and your husband was steady telling you he want to work things out, but you making it difficult because all your ass want to do is argue and turn up on him. Okay? I mean, hell. But see, she made it sound, oh, he just moved out of the house and just left us. He said, no, I moved right upstairs. And he said during that time that he moved upstairs that they were still intimate. They were still sleeping together. They were still going out to eat. He said, hell, I would still come downstairs and cook for Trish and the kids. We were still in a, I guess, relationship. It was just difficult. It was toxic at the time, and he was trying to make the shit work. They were still sleeping together, but she was still low-key seeing Ken, and he couldn't take that shit. Okay? So, yeah. So now I believe that she slept with and messed with Martell. And he alluded to that in his interview with Carlos and Heavenly as well. All right? Marquez says that while he moved upstairs, like I said, that they were still intimate. We just talked about that. Marquez also goes on to say that when when he chose to move out, and he says that opened the door for Trish to have her relationship with Ken and the Martells. Y'all hear that? He says that when he finally decided that he was going to move out, that finally opened the door for Trish to have her relationship with Ken and Martell. That's what he said. So he know about this situation with Martell, because he said it. Now, he confirming that there was some bumping and grinding going on between Martell and Trish. I feel like they slept together, because Martell said that she came to the house multiple times. The first time she said she went over there, they didn't get to the gym, or they didn't make it to the gym. So y'all made it to the bedroom, because she tried to make it sound like, oh, we were just talking. He was telling me about he was separated, I was separated, you know, and it was just that. She ain't mentioned nothing about they were sleeping together. She ain't mentioned nothing about they were sleeping together. So I'm trying to figure out, if you're trying to work on your marriage with your husband, how is it that Ken feel comfortable sending you messages saying he want to eat the box? Because you were having inappropriate conversations with him, just like you were having inappropriate conversations with Martell. You were attracted to Martell. Martell is muscular. You like that. You already told your husband, according to Marquez, that you like men that are muscular. So you were feeling Ken, and you also were feeling Martell because he too was muscular. Martell, at one point in time, had a nice body. Okay? She already know what it was. She know what she was doing. She know exactly what she was doing, and she didn't give a hot damn that Martell, and this was doing, and Marquez was trying to say that this was during the same time that Mel was still with Martell. That Trish was messing with, Martell. That's weird. That's weird. All right? That's weird, y'all. Trish, you a piece of work, sis. You a piece of work. So Trish absolutely, like I said, messed with Martell upon going to his house the multiple times, as he said. That's why the energy between them was so weird. The energy between them was so weird. That's why she was all in her feelings about Martell not acknowledging her the way she felt he should have acknowledged her. Because y'all know women, we are emotional. When you see a nigga that you know you done gave him that Anita Baker type of walk, when you know you come on, when you know you got up there and rode your bike just right, y'all know. Not just one time, Martell said a few times. So you know if you done gave him that good a few times and that thing was good, and when you see him and he act like he don't know you, you gonna feel a type of way. You like, why this nigga acting like this? And I done up and gave this nigga that Anita Baker type of whop up in there. Why you act like you don't know me? He gonna try to say, oh, her hair was different. Nah, I want that. You want to act like you didn't know her because there was some nasty, freaky things that y'all did, and you don't want that to come out on the show. Because Mel said Martell was messing with a plethora of women, and Trish was one of them. So the fact that they done brought one of his side pieces on the show, because y'all know they couldn't bring Ariana. Mel already said she quit the show. Ariana, come on. So Carlos, you try to be slick, and I feel like Carlos knew more than he's alluding to. And I said this before. I feel like Carlos knew more than he's alluding to. You might didn't know Trisha was married, but you knew that she messed with Martell. And you felt very comfortable bringing her on this show as punishment to Mel. And I said this before as well. You wanted her to feel away, just like that conversation at the table when Melody got up and walked away when they mentioned and when they asked Trisha, did she mess with Martell? And she started doing all that hollering. See, the real Trish was coming out then. Not the quiet Trish where she just sit there and smile and kind of look around. The real Trish was coming out because she got to doing all that hollering. I already told you. She did one of them. I said, there you go. That same crazy that Marquez and Ken have said that they've experienced with her ass. That's how she do. She turn up when it's time to tell the truth because she don't want to be confronted. She don't want the truth to come out on her ass. So when somebody confront her about her mess, then she get to doing that loud talking and turning up and acting cray-cray. Because she even said it on the show. I go crazy. I have a crazy side to me. You know, when I get mad, I get real mad. I have a temper and I snap off. She already said that shit on the show. So she was about to do that on the show when they were asking her at the table with all the women where Mel stood up and walked out. Mel was like, I don't want to hear this shit. I already knew this nigga was out here. I already knew Martell was for the streets. But for the simple fact of them bringing one of his side pieces on the show, I think that's what made her feel away. Like y'all thoroughly disrespected her by doing that. So I feel like Mel, the only reason she walked away, not because she felt away about Trish being with Martell. I feel like she felt disrespected. Like Carlos, it's the audacity of you to do some shit like that. Once again, as she told you at the podcast, Carlos, you don't protect her. You haven't protected her. You try to protect these ratings. That's what you're doing. But Marquez says that, honey, when he moved out, he said even when he moved out, since Trish tried to say he won't do what he was supposed to do for his family, he says he was still paying the rent, and he was paying for the doorbell cam as well. He was paying for the doorbell cam at the house that Trish and the kids were staying at. Okay, let me move over there. That he and the kids were staying at. Okay. But he says that he found out that Trish done up and gave Ken the code, you guys, to the doorbell thing. He said he didn't even have it and he was paying for it. So Trish done gave Ken the code to the little doorbell thing, to the little doorbell cam. Did y'all hear that? Trish is a hot mess. And this man said he paying half the rent for the place and paying for the doorbell cam as well. And Trish done up and gave the damn code to Ken. I said, wow. So he says that July 2020 that he lived, like I said, around the corner and that he would still come over and interact with and have, you know, family time with Trish and the kids, not knowing that Trish whole time was having this secret relationship with Ken. All right. He said that he saw on the doorbell cam, once he did get the information for the doorbell cam, that Ken was actually coming over to Trish's house at 12:47 a.m. So Ken would be coming over there late nights. They was over there doing some stuff. So if he asked him, can he eat the box? If he coming over there at 12, that's what he doing. Y'all ain't talking about no working out at no 12:45 in the morning. At 12:45 in the morning, Marquez says that he saw Ken coming to Trish's house on the doorbell cam. at 12:47. He coming over there to eat that box. All right. And said that Trisha told Marquez that she actually had a meeting with Ken about some stuff about the gym and that they were not sleeping together. But that Marquez said he already knew what time it was because he knows Trish. I said, okay, because y'all remember Ken said in the beginning that when he first started dating Trisha, that and Trish kind of confirmed it. She was saying that the two of them were just like seeing each other, that it wasn't serious. So I feel like it was just kind of like a sleeping together, like a friends with benefits type situation. And Ken started catching feelings, and he was saying in the beginning he didn't even want to be married. Like, he didn't want no serious situation with Trish, and he didn't want to be married. But then once, the two of them kept seeing each other, that he realized that he wanted to maybe marry her or make her his wife. But of course, Trish still ain't getting this damn divorce. So it's given that she's playing the hell out of Ken as well. All right. She's trying to keep the best of both worlds is what it's giving. So Marquez also verifies that the time that Trish was actually talking to Martell, like I said, that it was during the time that he was married to Mel. So this girl is a hot damn mess. All right, so Trish purposely, like I said, told Marquez the wrong times that his daughter had dance recitals so that he would miss those as well because Ken would be there. Ken would be at the dance recitals with Trisha, and Trisha would purposely tell Marquez the wrong times for him to show up for their daughter's dance recitals because Ken would be there. That's some other snake shit. All right, what is up with Trisha, y'all? What is up with Trisha? Now, this man trying to be there. He's asking you, what time is my daughter's dance recital? You would give him an off time, and he would show up, and the shit would be over. And that's because you would be there with Ken. What kind of shit is that? But I'm going to say this. Ken, I feel like you were wrong because once you found out that this girl was married, you didn't back off. And you continued, and then you would be posting shit on your social media, because I do follow him, where you were trying to troll Marquez and talk shit about him and make it sound like you done stepped up and that you the kid's daddy now, and that you this muscle bound man, and what Marquez gonna do about it. Like you was trying to sun him, like you was trying to punk him or whatever. And I feel like Trisha kind of sat back and she allowed that bullshit because the two of you guys are in a relationship now. Trish also put out there that and according to Marquez, he's saying that Trish told him that the reason why she likes and that she fell for Ken is because Ken worships the ground that she walks on. Okay, we see that because Ken is a whole beard. Ken will do whatever the fuck Trish asks him to do. Even though she turn up on him, get up in his face and do all of that, he still he said it in his interview, it doesn't matter what happens, it doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere. I'm there forever for her. Well, if she don't never get the divorce, then what? Because you already said on the show, you're not going to wait another 5 years for her to finally decide if she's going to get this damn divorce or not, so that you guys can go ahead and get married. That you're not proposing to her until the divorce is finalized. So if she never gets the divorce, in which we heard she still has not, she's still married to Marquez, then what are you going to do? Keep sticking around and keep dealing with the fact that she's going to turn up on you and continue to disrespect the fuck out of you and play you as she's done with Martell and as she continues to do with Marquez. I feel like she still might have some feelings for Marquez because she don't want to fully let him go as well. And he might still be getting the kitty cat too. He might still be getting the kitty cat, and we just don't know about it, all right? Because the way his ass was sitting up there crying at that table is giving that there was some feelings there. But she ain't going to show that in front of Ken because y'all know Ken going to check her ass. But that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. But that's my whole little review of that little interview with him and Carlos and Heavenly, okay? But that's our show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, all right? I hope you guys enjoy your Tuesday. And I will see you guys later on for the pop-in, all right? If you enjoyed the topics today, please go ahead and hit the like button to support the channel and keep us in the algorithm. And also, if you have not done so already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel as well, all right? Love you guys down. Thank you for all the content creators that joined us. Thank you to all my mods, Linda Gamble, KBR, Belle Wilson, and Tyra, okay? Thank you all for modding for me, all right? Love you guys down. See you guys later on. Blessings to you all and good